Everyone wants a faster website. A faster website means a higher ranking in Google, and it also means that your visitors stay around longer. But how do you achieve that? How do you make your website load faster? If that's something you're struggling with, then I want you to stick around for this video, because I'm going to show you a brand new product that's designed just for that, to speed up your website, give you a higher page speed score, and pass the core web vitals. The solution is a WordPress plugin called 10 Web Booster. And that's a product that I want to show you in today's video. But first, let me say a quick word about the company behind 10 Web Booster. 10 Web has been around since 2017, and they offer a variety of highly rated WordPress products, including an AI-powered website builder, automated WordPress hosting, and premium widgets for Elementor. And yes, in case you're wondering, I have used 10 Web's products on my website. So while this video is going to focus on the 10 Web Booster, I encourage you to check out the other 10 Web products as well. By the way, there will be a link to 10 Web Booster down in the video description below. Now, let's take a look at 10 Web Booster and see how you can use it to speed up your WordPress website. So in order to test out the 10 Web Speed Booster, what I want to first do is establish a baseline. So I want to take a website that does not currently have the 10 Web Speed Booster on it, run it through Google Page Speed Insights, and later put the 10 Web Speed Booster on that website and see how things change. So the website we're going to test out is this here at herzog.com. Just take a look here. We have this big background photo right there. We have a chat plugin right down there. So I scroll down. We have some videos right there. We've got another background photo there. Another photo there, some more photos down here. So we have some things on this website that can definitely slow down the loading of the website. So what I want to do is come up here and copy this link and drop it into Page Speed Insights and go ahead and hit Analyze. So let's take a look at the results, and we'll start here with the mobile version of the website. As you can see, my website without the 10 Web Speed Booster got a performance score of 52. That's not terrible. It's not down here in the red. But it's also not that great. There's a lot of room for improvement. If we come down here and look at some of the individual scores, you're seeing that it takes 3.4 seconds until content appears on my website, on the mobile version of my website, and 6.7 seconds until that content or until the website is interactive. And you're seeing a lot of other red scores down here as well. So at least for the mobile version of my website, there's a lot of work to do. Now if we look at the desktop version, that did a lot better. I have a performance score of 90. I have some green down here, although there's also some red. It's taking 0.8 seconds until content appears on the website and 1.2 seconds until the website is interactive. So this is going to present an interesting challenge for the 10 Web Speed Booster. It's one thing to speed up a slow website. That's pretty easy to do. But here we're going to take a look and see, can the 10 Web Speed Booster speed up a website that's already doing pretty well? Again, on mobile, I'm sure it'll do, I'll get some definite improvement. But on the desktop, I don't know. Can it improve this 90 score? Can it improve these green scores down here? That's what we're going to take a look and see whether or not the 10 Web Speed Booster can do that. Now, in order to get access to the 10 Web Speed Booster, you can come here to their website and click on that green button. As you see here, it says Get Started for free. Now, I'll get into this in more detail when I talk about prices and plans, but there is a free version of the 10 Web Speed Booster, which gives you access to front-end speed optimization. There's also a paid version, which gives you access to the front-end speed optimization, back-end speed optimization, as well as all the other 10 Web features. So in my case, I already have the 10 Web Speed Booster plugin downloaded on my computer, so I want to add it here to my WordPress dashboard. So go ahead and click on Add New, and then Upload Plugin, Browse. That's this one right there. So I'll go ahead and open it and install it. So I now have the plugin installed, and I've also went ahead and activated it. And now what I want to do is I want to click here on Settings. I want to come down here and click on Sign Up and Connect. Now in this case, I already have an account on 10 Web, so I'm going to come down here and log into my account. And go ahead and enter my login information and click Login. So as you can see here, 10 Web has already started to optimize my website. Now, it may not automatically do that when you connect your website. I think it's because I've done this a few times already as I've tried out the tool and tested things. And so here you can see what the process is doing. This is all automatic. It's one click. I don't have to do anything. So it's first going to analyze my current score, my current Google Page Insights score. Then it's going to optimize the front end, then compress the images, and finally calculate the new score. So 10 Web has now finished its process, and let's come back over here then, and I'm going to go ahead and copy this link here and go ahead and paste it in there. And I'm going to run my website through here again. So let's take a look at the results, and you can see here now on mobile I have a page speed score of 72, and if you remember before it was 52. And in terms of how fast my website is loading, before without the 10 web speed booster it was 3.4 seconds at first content, 6.7 seconds to interactive, and that is now, let me scroll down here, it's 1.6 and 4.6 seconds. So basically I've saved 2 seconds for both first content and time to interactive, and I've got a few more green things down here. Remember before I had a lot of red down here. Now in terms of desktop, let's take a look at that. Scroll back up here and whoa, I've got a 98 now. Remember before I had a 90, so I already had a pretty good website in terms of speed for desktop, but the 10 web speed booster using just the front end optimization took my website from 90 to 98. And let's look at in terms of how the speed for loading the content. So here I had 0.8 and 1.2 seconds, and now I have 0.4 and 1.9 seconds. So definitely some improvement there. And again, look down here, I've got all green. Before, if you remember, I had some green but also had some red. So some definite improvement for a website that was already loading fairly quickly. The 10 web speed booster using just the front end optimization was able to improve the loading of my website and give me better results on the Google page speed insights. Now, in order to get the back end optimization, what I need to do first is come up here and click on migrate your website. Now, this is actually not at this stage going to actually migrate my website. What it's going to do is it's going to create a clone of my website, a 100% duplicate, and then I can see how that looks. And if I want, I can then connect my website to the 10 web servers. So let me go ahead and click there. And what you see here is at first there's another plugin we need to download. So in order to get access to the rest of the features, including that backend WordPress optimization, there is a second plugin that I need to download. So let's go ahead and download that. So now I've downloaded the plugin, I'm going to go ahead and add it to my website. And I'm going to do it off video because I've already done it once during this video. I'm not sure that there should need to show a second time how to add a new plugin to your WordPress website. So I went ahead and installed the plugin and activated on my website, and it brought me back here into my 10 web dashboard. Now from here I can click on migrate your website, and they have an automatic process. It's a one-click process, and again it won't at this point actually migrate your website. It will create a clone of your website, and then from there you can decide if you want to actually connect your website to the 10 web servers. Now in my case, because I've gone through this process a few times already in terms of testing out this plugin, if I click on this it's not going to work. But they also have a process where if for some reason there's a failure in their automatic migration process, you can contact customer service and provide them with your information for your WordPress dashboard, and they'll migrate your website manually within 24 hours, within 1 business day. So that's what I'm going to do here, is have them take me through that process, and then we'll again go through and test the page speeds insights for my website. So as you can see, I now have a clone of my website on my back end of my 10 web dashboard. It's called edherzog.10web.me. And as I understand it, this one here, this version of my website is connected to the 10 web servers. This one here, as I understand it right now, my main website, my actual URL, is not. But this gives me a way to test out my website and see, do I actually want to connect my main website to the 10 web hosting servers. So first let's take a look here and see what this website looks like. Make sure that the clone does indeed look like my actual website. And if you remember what that website looked like when I showed it to you earlier in this video, to me this looks like a perfect reproduction. Looks exactly the same to me. And so what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and test out the speed of this website, because this one will have both the front end as well as the back end optimization of the 10 web speed booster. So what I want to do now is I want to come over here and copy this URL again and go ahead and paste it in here. And then I want to take the URL of this website here and copy that and paste it there, and go ahead and analyze this, and we'll see what my website looks like, what sort of page speed insight scores I get with both the front end as well as the back end optimization of the 10 web speed booster. So let's take a look at my scores here. First we'll look again at mobile. So I have a score of 73, and before that was 72. So basically the same there. Let's take a look at how quickly my website loads. I have 1.4 and 4.4 seconds, and before that was 1.6 and 4.6 seconds. So a little bit more improvement here on the mobile by adding the back-end optimization to the front-end optimization of the 10Web Speed Booster. Now let's take a look at desktop. So for desktop, I have a score of 98, which I believe is the same. Yeah, that's what I had before. Let's look now. Now here I have 0.4 and 0.5 seconds, and before those 0.4 and 0.9. So I did, at least in terms of time interactive, get some pretty substantial improvement by adding that back-end optimization to the front-end optimization for the 10Web Speed Booster. So now I want to talk to you about your options for getting access to the 10Web Speed Booster. And you have two options, a free option and a paid option. So let's talk about the free option first, and that's what we looked at first in the video. With that option, you get access to the front-end speed optimization. You can access that for free for up to 10 websites for your home page and 5 inner pages. And here you can see too the features that you'll get with the free front-end speed optimization. So you'll see them right here, and you can hover over any of these tooltips, and they'll provide you with more information about the specific features for that individual feature. Now to get access to the paid version, which includes the back-end speed optimization, you'll need a paid plan with 10Web, and that actually gives you access to all the features of 10Web. But let's take a look here first at the features for the back-end speed optimization. So you see here the different features, and again, you can hover over each of these tooltips and get more information about that specific feature. And if I scroll down here, you'll see there are a few more features that come down under here as well. So you see that you get a lot of different features with the back-end speed optimization. So let's take a quick look at the paid plans for 10Web, which, as I just mentioned, include both the front end as well as the back-end speed optimization and all the other 10Web features. You can see right here that all the plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have payment options for both monthly as well as annual. You can toggle that right there to see the differences. So let's just look at the annual plan. So for $10 a month, you can use all the 10Web features, again, including both the front end and the back end speed optimization on one website. For $24 a month, you can use it on up to 3 websites. And then for $60 a month, you can use it on up to 10 websites. So let's take a quick look at the other features that you get with the paid plan for 10Web. So you get access to their AI builder, which includes a drag and drop live editor based on Elementor, and also includes 50 basic and pro widgets for Elementor. You get the automated hosting on Google Cloud, and again, you have a specific number of visits, storage, and backups based on the particular plan that you buy. We come down here, again, you get the front end and the back end speed optimization. You have different collaboration tools. You have agency features if you go for one of the higher level plans. You also have 24/7 customer support. And I want to say a word about that real quick. I contacted customer support several times to clarify things in order to help me make this video. And every single time that I contacted customer support, they responded immediately. I was always #1 in the queue. I had somebody respond to me within 30 seconds every single time. You can access it right here. Just click on that button and you have help right there whenever you need it with 10Web. So in addition to all the great web building features and speed optimization with 10Web, please know that you're supported by some really amazing customer support. So as you can see from this demonstration, the 10Web Speed Booster does exactly what it promises to do. It speeds up your website, gives you an improved page speed score, and helps you pass the core web vitals. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, the front-end speed optimization is free for your home page plus 5 inner pages, and you can do that for up to 10 websites. And again, I'll have a link in the video description below so you can download the plugin and check it out for yourself. And when you're ready, you can upgrade to the paid version of 10Web Speed Booster, which will give you access to the full front-end and back-end optimization, plus all the other amazing 10Web products. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day.